Hi guys, I've started work on my new Dreadnought. This is my old one, but on the new one I thought I'd go for this weathered look that I tried on my original. So I've been working on my weathering techniques. So this is an old Space Marine I had painted up from ages ago. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is this, which is just an old piece of packing sponge that you'd get in a normal blister pack. So I'm going to use that to apply some green sky watercolour paint, which will contrast quite nicely with the dark green to give the edges of the chips and the weathering. So I'll just put a drop of that on there. And just get a little bit on the sponge, and then I'll just dab this on my bit of paper until I get a speckledy. Then I'm just going to take the mini, and I can see he's got a bare bit at the bottom of this inside leg. I'm sure that gets some scratches on it, so we'll just press that on there. Same on the other side, because on the inside it's quite clean. Well, we don't want that. He's gonna trip over his own legs at some stage, so we'll just press a bit on there like that. Same onto the back of his shoe, boot, and just carry on round wherever you think you're going to get chips, and just press it on, and you'll get a nice sort of random pattern. So then once that's done, then I just take a fairly small brush. This is a 00, and I'm using Panzer Ace's, Vallejo's Panzer Ace's Dark Rust. So this is a quite sort of reddy brown, but not an orangey reddy brown, but well, it's a dark rusty colour, which is perfect for these scratches and chips. So I just put a drop on there. Tend to just use this diluted, using very small amounts. So we'll just get rid of a little of the excess, and now we'll find those bits we put in, and we'll just do the inside of those light green areas. Not all of them, just the ones that are a reasonable size. And so this will create a nice feeling of the metal having oxidized once the paint's worn and chipped. So we see here at the top of his thigh there's quite a quite a large area, so that's fine. We might leave some of the light green inside some of the rusty colour, because when the paint chips off, it doesn't come off in great big chunks. You might get the odd bit that stays behind. It just seemed to adhere a little better than the rest. And that sort of random nature will give it a more realistic feel. And then once you've gone around, just go around and check, make sure that the brown's nice and consistent and not showing any of the green through it. And then that's about it, really. So there we go, one beat up with an old Space Marine. So this is the technique I'm going to use on my Dreadnought, and I'm hoping that's going to come out pretty good. I think it looks pretty good on this guy. I'm through and beating up all other sorts of bits of him as well. I think he's looking pretty good. Well, pretty bad. So yeah, sponge on a light colour to contrast the armour, and then a reddy brown, and it looks pretty good. Thanks for watching, and remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Thanks a lot.